This is the murderer of the two teenagers last Christmas at Lake Herman and the girl on the 4th of July.
I want you to print this cipher on the front page of your paper.
He wants his code in the afternoon edition.
Ray Smith, don't you have a cartoon to finish?
The Zodiac killer has come to San Francisco.
Another letter.
School children make nice targets.
He gave himself a name.
Greek, Morse code, astrological signs. This guy's used them all.
I like killing people because man is the most dangerous animal of all.
How does one do that?
I like puzzles. I do them a lot.
Got any hard suspects?
About 90 an hour, come up to around 500.
You got 4 crime scenes, not a single usable print. You can't think of this case in normal police terms.
He's breaking the pattern.
Glenna said you were a cartoonist.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing at a gun range?
I just want to help.
What are you, some kind of Boy Scout?
Eagle Scout, actually. First class. Well, I've been thinking.
Oh, God save us all.
There's no evidence, Robert.
What do you mean there's no evidence? You have him seen with the ciphers, the military boot prints, the bloody knife.
All circumstantial.
Why do you need to do this?
Because nobody else will.
Dave, you made a mistake! Get away from the window.
Paul, are you okay?
No.
Why'd you do it? You put your face out there for him to see.
Hello? Who is this?
Zodiac was my job. It's not yours.
He's still out there, Dave.
Killing is his compulsion. It drives him. It's in his blood.
Jeez.
What?
Squirrels.
This is the Zodiac speaking.
I have a gun.
I can give you a lift to the service station.
Do you always go around helping people in the night?
Are you sure there's nobody else in the house?
I'm not the Zodiac. And if I was, I certainly wouldn't tell you.
As far as whether or not Arthur Lee Allen was the Zodiac killer, it was clear watching the film how David felt about it. I mean, it was clear who he thought the killer was. But he asked me very specifically to play the character as if he wasn't guilty. And I think that was a really wise choice. And I found that in the movie, watching it, what the movie's really about, it seems to me, is the virus of obsession. And that this person, the Zodiac, his sociopathy, his virus of obsession, then is transferred to each and every person and damages or destroys their lives. And that's what's so amazing. And it's interesting that Mr. Fincher is so obsessive that in some way I think he knows how it is to be so focused as to let everything else drop away and cause damage, possibly. I don't know more enough.
Something about this case that was different. And it became, I think, a battle, a chess game between the killer and people like Captain Narlow of Napa, who were highly intelligent police officers who really did their best.
I'd be working on a different case entirely and maybe driving through a community and I'd just stop and think, I wonder how close I got to that guy.
It took over some people's lives. I tried very hard not to let it take over my life, but here we are, 20 years later, and I'm being interviewed about it because of my association with the case.
I became obsessed with this case. It certainly changed me as a person. I'm not the same person now that I was then.
At some point in time, we will probably catch the Zodiac. Or at least learn his identity. I think you just have too many agencies working on it, too many people talking about it. A person like this isn't going to keep this quiet to himself all his life. I think it ultimately will be solved. I don't think it'll be a Jack the Ripper.
I wish somebody would catch this guy, even today. I don't care who it is, just somebody catch him.
I'm still stunned by it. To think that we had a crime scene, we had bodies. Within 24 hours of their death, that we had a video recording and an audio recording, I would have thought, and I promise you everybody else thought, we're never going to have this much evidence. I mean, and there's, as I say, there's more. That we have all these facts, some of them somewhat unusual, and there's going to be something about these facts that's going to point to somebody. I'm shocked, I'm stunned, but when I say that, I don't mean that I think anybody failed. Many, many great police officers have worked their tails off on this, and it's just, they just aren't finding it. And there were promising leads at one time or another, amazing things, but they didn't lead to they didn't lead to a person that was even close to chargeable. People have speculated, well, maybe there's somebody out there. I can tell you this, there was never a point while I was prosecutor that we thought, oh, just a little bit more, we'll charge this person. There is no such person.